Welcome back to another episode of the Real Madrid Career Mode here on FC24. This is attempt number 20 of the day to try and get this recording to work. We went ahead and left last episode with that 6-1 thumping against Bayern Leverkusen. I went ahead and quick simmed all the other games left in this month. The 5-1 win against Almeria, the 2-2 draw against Osasuna, as well as the 1-1 draw against Slavia Praha. And in fact, even the 2-2 draw against Valencia as well. I wanted to play either Valencia or Sevilla. Sevilla is higher up in the table, so we chose them. So it would be Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona in today's episode. Hopefully, at some point, I might be able to get this out. I'm not quite sure. Hopefully, if the recording cannot go laggy. As far as the Champions League goes, we sit first in the league after that 1-1 draw, or that was it? Yeah, 1-1 draw against Slavia Praha. And Mbappe scored in the 5th minute. They equalized in the 50th, and ever since then it was a stalemate. We are sitting in the league, sitting in second, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are second, tied on points with Barcelona, only behind them by 2-goal differential, which is absolutely insane. Also, on the recording that y'all have missed, Vinny Jr. has won Ballon d'Or. It's gonna be up somewhere. Yeah, Ballon d'Or here. Vinicius Jr. went ahead and won the award there. So unfortunately, I missed the ceremony because it was just way too choppy. I'm gonna try again now. Hopefully the gameplay ain't too choppy. I think I've played at least 20 minutes of this game 5 times or so. Starting 11, big starting 11. That's all there is to it. Not mean. I just want this to work. Alright, here we go. Please work. For the love of whatever. Just work. I don't even want to look at that screen. Because if it's laggy, it might punch my monitor. Tushmani, Arnu, Salah, Bellingham, Valverde! He loves a one-touch finish on top of the box. And Valverde has a lead here for Real Madrid. 21st minute in Barcelona. Barcelona? Real Madrid are up 1-0. Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, Rudiger. Why is Rudiger all the way up front? But he is, and he's in the right spot at the right moment. It's 2-0. I don't know why Rudiger is all the way up top, but he is, and he actually gets a goal because of that. Why? What kind of... I never made him tell... What the heck? What just happened? We're up 2-0. This has been a weird start to my day. Very weird. Jimenez. Torres, shot block. Jordan now again. Ocampos on the ball. It's with Ocampos still. He's in the box. Ocampos into Torres. Saved by Courtois. Can't kept in. Out for a corner. Last chance before halftime for Sevilla to half in the deficit here. Mohamed Salah can't head it away. It's on the line and it's going to go into the back of the net because EA logic is horrible and EA physics are non-existent sometimes. It's 2-1, an absolute blender of just EA mistakes. Maybe I should never try to punt it there or knowing that EA was going to do that. It goes into the back of net. Like right here, I'm clearly going to kick the ball out. I could even connect it to that as well. It's 2-1 at halftime. Wow. Oliver Torres. Now out wide to Montiel. Cross blocked by Saliba, but it'll still fall for Jimenez. Now into Campos. A shot blocked. The second shot. Keeper's out of position, and so has another easy goal. And it's another EA physics that seems to be haunting me right now. It's 2-2. For Mendy, linking up with Alvarez with the pressure. Alvarez now in for Mbappe. It's inevitable. Mbappe has the lead once again. It's 3-2 for Real Madrid. And the man, the GOAT, the young GOAT, if he leaves PSG, he can't become one of the best players and not leave PSG. If he wants a successful future down his line, he's already 25, 26 years old. He's getting up there. Rudiger shutting it down. I mean, he does have a World Cup, to be fair. Edouard. It's 3-3. Wow. It's 3-3. They level things up. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Saliba win the header, yes. Second ball, Bernardo, yes. Camavinga now on the ball, yes. Camavinga into Rodrigo. Beautiful. Loses a ball and loses the game. A 3-3 draw against Sevilla. Poor defending on me on my end. Poor EA logic on their end. It's a 3-3 draw going into that game against Slavia Praha. And I was going to go watching through it, but what's happened after with all this recording stuff, we're just going to quick sim it. And we are going to win 2-1. Salah and Salah. A solid brace to give us a 2-1 win against Slavia Praha. And with that draw, we actually go now 2 points behind Barcelona. 1 point ahead of Atletico Madrid. We need a bigger turnaround. We need a win both of these games against Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. We are going to go ahead and start Rodrigo instead of Salah, and we are going to go ahead and start Bernardo Silva instead of Bellingham. That sounds risky, but why not? Let's do it. Griezmann now on the ball. It's still with Griezmann. Rudiger shuts that down out wide for Rodrigo. Rodrigo loses the ball. Griezmann's down on the ground holding his knee here. It's with Barrios. Barrios into Javi Galan. Rudiger shuts that down again. Can't clear it the first time. He will clear it on the second time of asking. And Rodrigo now against Yunchu. Now in for Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva still with the ball. He'll find Mbappe. And Mbappe will find the back of the net. It's 1-0 for Real Madrid here in the Madrid derby. The first one of this season. Arno. Vinny Jr., Javi Serrano, Llorente, Morata, Rudiger, Morata, Barrios, Javi Galan now, Javi Galan, Morata, 1-1. They go ahead and level things up here right before halftime, pretty much only a couple minutes left to go. And it's 1-1 here in the Madrid derby. To Tchouaméni. Bernardo Silva in for Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe will make it 2-1. Really off of halftime. And Real Madrid are back in front here. And it's again thanks to Mbappe. The magician man himself gets though. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe will make it 3-1 here. And we are asserting our dominance here against Real Madrid. Valverde, Salah, Alvarez, Jude Bellingham now. Jude Bellingham is still with Jude Bellingham. He can put this game to bed. Jude Bellingham will put the game to bed. It's 4-2 for Real Madrid. And we are closing that gap, hopefully, with Barcelona. We are for sure extending the gap between us and Atletico. Salah, can we add a cherry on top? Mohamed Salah! No, he cannot, but a 4-2 win is good enough as we move on now to El Clasico number 1 of Season 2 here. We're right behind their tail. And Barcelona currently sit in first. We are 2 points behind them. We're also 1 point behind Villarreal, who have not lost a single game yet this season. We are 1 point behind them. With those wins now, we can go technically top of the table if Villarreal were to drop points. They play Celta Vigo. It could be possible if they draw their game. El Clasico, let's get to it at the Bernabeu. Bernabeu. Wow. Marcus Alonso, Koundé, Lewandowski into Rafinha. I think that might have been a shot. I'm not quite sure what just happened, but they get some ridiculous luck. And Barcelona was up 1-0. I think Lewandowski shot that. It came off of Rafinha's head, chest, and Ferran Torres just slots it away. I think right here is a shot. That's 100% a shot. It falls into Rafinha, who chests it. And it falls into Ferran Torres, and he just volleys it into the back of the net, and we're down 1-0. I mean, if they meant that, it's honestly a good goal. But knowing dang well Lewandowski shot that, and it just came off Rafinha and deflected like that is absolutely insane. Kylian Mbappe over the top for Valverde. Valverde on the volley of himself, and that is what a goal is meant to look like. It's 1-1, and Valverde goes ahead and level things up here right before halftime. This is what a intended goal volley situation is supposed to look like. I so nearly try and find Rodrigo there. Thankfully, I just hit it, and it's 1-1. And we are going halftime. 1-1 here against Barcelona. A little bit of a lucky goal from them, but they've been dominating. So maybe that lead was deserved. Maybe the lead is still deserved for them, as we had one opportunity, we scored it. Rafinha, Saliba shuts that down. Gavi now on the ball. Gavi out wide for Wan-Bissaka. Mendy trying to get there. He does, but doesn't really. Gavi in the box now. Valverde trying to stop that. He doesn't. And Gavi, Megs Courtois, and Barcelona are up front 2-1 here. How does he manage to get that into the back of the net? Wow. That kid is special. It's 2-1 for Barcelona. Valverde, Vinny Jr., Tchouaméni, Kylian Mbappe, Tchouaméni, Vinny Jr. Barcelona is playing lockdown defense at the moment. Mbappe, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham's going to take it himself. Saved by Ter Stegen. Out for a corner. We'll go short to Vinny Jr. Out to Jude Bellingham. Back to Valverde. Valverde crossed in. Rudiger header. Rudiger saved by Ter Stegen. And we are going to go ahead and lose our first El Clasico of the season. 2-1 loss. And that 2-point gap that Barcelona had now becomes 5-point gap. When we come back, we will close out the month of December by playing the last two Champions League games and also Villarreal, who are currently sitting in second. The only good news about that loss is nobody actually came closer to us. We are still 5 points behind Barcelona. We have to now win against Villarreal. It's just no and if, buts, or what's about it. We simply need a 1 win in our last 2 games, and we are through no matter what, as Leverkusen and Slavia Praha can both only get to 10. We obviously can get to 14. Benfica can get to 11. 1 win, and we are through. So that'll be interesting. That we will play that Bayern Leverkusen. That might even free up a game against one of these other La Liga sides. And then it's the January transfer window where we might have to make some changes depending on how things go. But for now, Ter Stegen's broken in denies Real Madrid equalizer. That seems about right. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.